Good morning, hello everyone, how are you? Or maybe good afternoon or good evening, depending on what time you're watching or where you're watching from. So I'm Kelsie Michaud, health and life coach, and today we're talking about why you should never diet again. Okay, so I'm going to go through a couple of reasons and maybe change your mind and help you transition over to maybe eating more intuitively, because it's a much healthier and stress-free way to live. And my dog, of course, has just realized that I just started my live, so she's like, all right, let me go press my doorbell because it's going to interrupt my mommy. So anyway, there's a lot of diets going around, right? I mean, they have been forever, and they all promise, they promise weight loss, they promise that you'll have lots of energy, but unfortunately, that's usually not the case, maybe for a little bit, but it's not something that's going to last you and that's going to be sustainable for you. And all these different diets, like whether it's juicing or eliminating carbs, a diet is just not going to give you those long-term results, because you're looking for more, you want to be healthier, right? I mean, I hear this from a lot of people. We want to be healthier, we want to feel healthy, we want to have the energy. And these diets are unsuccessful in those areas for us for a lot of reasons. And there's certainly, they're not good if you're someone who is looking for a healthier lifestyle, all right? So, on top of all of this dieting, it doesn't seem to be going, it's not going anywhere anytime soon, all these diets and all these diet fads or quick fixes. Because there's actually, there's so many, like there's more and more fad diets out there and weight loss supplements everywhere you look, everywhere you go. So if your goal is to actually lose some weight or just to get healthier, you need to really think about what are you going to do to reach those goals as long-term goals, okay? So I have some reasons why I think you should just never diet again. So first of all, diets are stressful. They really are stressful for both your body and your mind, okay? And a lot of diets out there, they're recommending that you eat very little calories, like 1,000 to 1,200 calories per day. And yeah, that's going to help you lose some weight, but it's not a healthy weight loss, for one. And it's not going to last. By cutting back your calories like really significantly like that, it's going to leave you really low on energy. And with that, you're more likely to feel a little sluggish or fatigued, to just not have the energy that you really need to get through your day, okay? And that causes your body to actually release your stress hormones to be able to cope with the fact that you're low on energy, okay? And not to mention, diets can also just do a number on your metabolism as well. So that's because what's actually happening when you're dieting, it's putting this biological stress on your body, okay? Plus, it's psychological stress as well, all right? And then when you diet, you end up having these obsessive behaviors and feelings of like guilt if you so-called cheat on any of the rules of the diet. And then you lose your self-confidence if you feel like you're not strong enough to follow through. It makes you feel bad. So you're constantly thinking about like, what am I going to eat? When am I going to eat? All day long, and that creates these feelings of anxiety, and it really just leaves you mentally drained. You have other things to worry about or to think about rather than thinking about food all day, right? We're busy people. We have other things to do. So diets, they don't create these long-lasting habits, okay? Because there's no diet trend that you can really stick with for the rest of your life without any health consequences. And by the way, if you come on, say hello, let me know you're here so I can say hi to you. And if you catch the replay, #replay, so I know you're here. And if you have any questions, let me know as I go along. Just pop it in the comments for me. So these diets are not creating the healthy habits that you actually want, because I speak to a lot of people and that is one of their main goals, is that they want to be healthier. And that's an absolute, wonderful goal. That should be number one. Yeah, you got to be healthier, because without your health, really, what do you have? And then once you have your health, then you're feeling better, then you have the energy, and then you're there, being able to play with your kids and your grandkids, and it's all good. But diets are not creating these healthy habits for you. They're actually creating a short-term fix. So you can lose weight that you usually ends up coming back after you've, done it with, dieting for so long. And then that's where lies the vicious cycle, okay? Because you get that short-term fix, but then it doesn't teach you the habits to actually stick with it. And then you kind of fall off again, and then you want to get back on. So you start over again with all good intentions. But there's not really anywhere in there that it's teaching you those healthy habits that make it long lasting. Okay? So that you're not falling off the wagon. All right, so that's where that vicious cycle just keeps going around and around, okay? It's not teaching you those long-term, healthy, sustainable habits, and you fall back into your old, unhealthy eating habits. And then try a new diet again, right? That's how it goes. So these diets, they just don't teach how to form the healthy eating habits that are practical for long-term, practical for life. So diets, within all that, they're depriving you. That's another reason you don't want to have to diet, because they deprive you. I know, I lived it. I restricted for so long, and I felt so deprived all the time. And it made me miserable. I didn't like it. Mentally I wasn't happy. Physically, my body wasn't happy with me either. So one of the most important factors to a nutritious, balanced diet is just being able to eat in moderation, regardless of what it is. And that is what is so nice about intuitive eating. So when you eat intuitively, you are giving yourself anything that you are craving, or that you feel is going to satisfy you and that you just feel like eating, but you're eating it in moderation, because it's never off limits, so you never really want to go crazy on it. And that's where the magic happens. That's where it's so important not to be deprived, because completely depriving yourself of your favorite foods is most likely going to cause you to binge or to stressy, or to just have these crazy cravings. And then you feel absolutely miserable, or at least I know I did. So it can actually be a good thing to treat yourself to your favorite foods in healthy moderation, all right? Both physically and mentally. And I'm not saying, don't have a donut for breakfast, but if you are feeling like one, then, and that's what's going to satisfy you, rather than depriving yourself, have the donut. But you're not going to have 12 of them, okay? So the thing with the diets, like, they're always focusing on weight loss, that's their main focus. So you're constantly worried about what that number on the scale is, and that can drive, that in itself can drive you crazy. I know for sure, I would get on the scale every single day, and I know people who ask, okay, how often should I get on the scale? And your weight is going to fluctuate every day. It's just what happens, depending on, what we're putting in our bodies throughout the day, how much, food and water or liquid intake, and then as far as digestion as well, and going to the bathroom, and the whole thing of it. So all of that's going to play a role in what the scale's going to say each and every day. So people get so obsessed with that number, especially if it goes up like a pound or two throughout the week, and you're freaking out, like, oh my God, what happened? I was doing everything right. What is going on here? And that really can mess with you. It messes with you mentally, but it's just probably some water weight, and it's going to come back right back off in another day or two. And you'll notice that as soon as you get back on the scale again, it's going to go away. So these are all things that diet puts on us, though, to make us think that way, and to make us get a little crazy and obsessive about the scale and the scale number. So remember that your health is more important than just that number on the scale, okay? Because when it comes to getting healthier, nutrition is more important. That's the important factor than how quickly you actually lose the pounds, okay? You know, as long as you're putting good nutritious foods into your body, that's what matters. And the thought about the scale shouldn't even be a thing, all right? There's many crash diets out there that are just terrible for your nutrition and your overall wellness. So some will actually restrict solid foods. It's crazy, some of the diets that are out there that people will actually go to the lengths just to lose some weight. While others, others will actually cut out healthy fats, or they cut out, they cut, tons of calories, too much sometimes. And especially those that, like, a lot of times, like when I mentioned being restrictive on like 1,000 to 1,200 calorie diet a day, that's like, your body's not able to function properly when it's that low. And you'll start to notice the effects of it if you stay within that low calorie range for a while. So when your diet is really restrictive, yeah, you may lose the weight from calorie deprivation, but then you're going to be dealing with all of these other side effects from not giving your body the actual nourishment that it needs, okay? So what should you be doing instead? What can you be doing? Like, what else can, like, what journey should you be taking on rather than dieting? Well, like I said, of course, nutrition, eating nutritious, balanced diet. Balance is key here. Balance is a key word, because I always tell everybody, when your meals and your snacks are balanced, your body is balanced, okay? So those diets that are eliminating certain food groups, like carbs or fat or protein or whatever it is that it's eliminating, or then you're not balanced. You're not eating balanced meals or balanced snacks, okay? And of course, learning to eat mindfully and slowing yourself down is a huge factor in this as well. And a lot of diets don't teach that, because when you actually create these healthy eating habits, then you will create the lasting change on how and what you eat, all right? Like the things like, your protein and your whole grains and your healthy fats and your fruits and your veggies, all good things, all nourishing for your body. Your body wants those, okay? Your body needs those, especially to function properly and at its optimal well-being for yourself, so that you're not feeling tired and sluggish and struggling to get through your day. So when you focus on making healthy choices throughout the day and then actually maintaining balance within those meals and those snacks, then you're going to find that you don't really need another diet, that can tell you what you can eat and what you cannot eat. You don't need any outside sources telling you that. All you have to do is listen to your body, and your body will tell you what you need. And instead of letting maybe a crash diet ruin how you feel about yourself, because they're not good psychologically, focus on creating a positive relationship with food instead. So if you're thinking about, I would love to, drop the dieting scene, get rid of it, and just eat more intuitively, reach out and we can talk about what your body actually needs to maintain a healthy weight and just feel physically and mentally amazing. So let me know if you have any questions about the content I just covered, about just ditching diets, why they're not good for you, why intuitive eating is so amazing. I'm living it now and I absolutely love it. Wish I found it so much sooner. It's just amazing. I can't say enough good about it. And now my clients are transitioning over to, getting away from that whole diet scene and eating more intuitively, and they're absolutely loving it. And it's been a good thing. It's been a good thing, just not just physically, but mentally for so many people too. So if you have any questions about it, just ask, let me know, pop it in the comments for me, or reach out. You can PM me. I'm happy to chat with you. So if there's nothing else right now, I am going to hop off, but I hope everyone has a beautiful day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye, guys.